every 26 seconds, and no one knows why.
And it's brand new. They didn't know this before, and they know it now.
Well, no, they knew it.
Oh.
They've been measuring it since the 60s. It was first documented in the 60s, and it just happens. And it's like it's one of those things that they say that it might have something to do with like tectonic plates shifting or something like that. But what's odd to me is the frequency, or like it's consistent.
Right. Maybe it's like maybe it's
Some like gravitational waves doing
maybe the Earth's
something.
alive. The whole thing's alive, and it's like
It's
a
like a
heartbeat.
heartbeat, like Gaia.
Yeah. Ooh,
Maybe.
creepy stuff, man.
Yeah. So it's just this weird little thing that's just like one of the big mysteries of our planet. I don't know how to say it's a big mystery, but like, why would it?
They've known it for a long time, though. That's
Yeah,
weird that
and
they don't.
if it's consistent too, so it's not like, oh, just this week they're starting pulsate, but it's like why pulsate at that frequency? Usually, I feel like usually when stuff happens in frequency, it's not really like that regular.
Have
Like,
they kind of pinpointed like where it's coming from, or is it
no, I think it's just like the center somewhere.
it's in the crust, or I mean in the
Locating the
core?
pulse. Uh,
That's kind of weird though that we're talking
yeah,
about this too, because there was that what was it, 8.4 on the Richter scale?
yeah,
Earthquake,
the
yeah, in
Turkey
Turkey,
earthquake, yeah.
yeah.
And there was an earthquake here that apparently people felt in like Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Well, it
interesting.
wasn't here; it was over that way, and
Yeah,
that was like at the edge of it. Which is because I've never heard of anyone experiencing an earthquake within driving distance of this place.
no, no.
Um,
I can't say I've ever like ever I've experienced one that I know I've experienced an earthquake.
yeah, they don't really know. They don't know what's causing it or like where. I think it's just like kind of coming from the Earth as a whole. So it's like it's some kind of um thing that scales the planet, whether it's happening like inside or it has to do with the oceans or volcanoes or whatever. We don't
But
really
that's
know.
really weird that it's every 26 seconds
Yeah, it's a frequency.
consistently.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, most things that happen regularly, like they'll say there's like a major earthquake every so many million years or something, and it's like, yeah,
well,
but
that implies
that's not
something like that implies intelligence. Like,
maybe. I don't know
you
that
know,
it implies that, but it definitely could. Like, that's not an unreasonable thing to consider. Um,
maybe it's some kind of
or
weird
it could
alien
be,
probe or something that they put in the planet.
or it could be pulsing. Like, it could be like it could stem from outside. So, like gravitational waves that are at a particular frequency that are maybe from like stars, two stars really close to each other, or two black holes really close to each other orbiting, causing this pulsing every, it's a 26 second period of the pulse of the gravitational wave.
Hmm.
And that's maybe it's big enough that it's impacting the earth, but they can detect gravitational waves. So I feel like if it was that, they'd probably detect that. They'd probably be able to see, oh, every 26 seconds we're hit with with the pulse of a from a gravitational wave somewhere off in the big black yonder.
Hmm. I don't know. It's weird, but maybe a little bit more deep delving into it.
Yeah.
Find out what's causing this thing.
I think it was the aliens they shot down in Alaska. Probably they
Probably.
were probably causing it.
Maybe that's what these things are. They're trying to come back and get like this downed probe or something from the 60s.
Since the 1960s,
Yeah,
they've been trying to get
they've
the
been trying.
probe that they shot down yesterday.
Maybe
They're
this
time
alien
travelers, and
maybe this alien race isn't too advanced, and it takes them a long time to get here. We shoot them down and like, fuck.
Could you
Oh
imagine?
man, we're gonna need another 60 years to get back there again.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Okay, well, that's probably all we have to say about